Thank you. Wonderful to have you here. Great night. So much less formal than a night at Oxford University, so it's brilliant. And I'm very excited because I should say this. Not only do we have a work experience person in the house, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been interested to know. Good, thank you. But also, I would just like to say, on a very personal note, congratulations to my cousin, Sean McManus, who plays for the Fremantle Dockers. Hung up the boots today. Almighty victory, 33 points over the West Coast Eagles. Yes, yes, yes. You don't care, who won't? Anyway. In other sporting news, ladies and gentlemen, NRL star Sonny Bill Williams has broken his contract to play rugby union in France. The NRL say they will sue him for everything as soon as they find a lawyer brave enough to tell him. But no wonder he ditched his contract. It's all right, I can wait. No wonder he ditched his contract at the Bulldogs. The French reportedly promised him $1.5 million a season, plus the most spacious toilet cubicles in Europe. Starbucks have closed 61 stores across Australia. Great. Now where do I go to get my coffee? Gloria Jean's, Hudson's, the other Starbucks across the street? Or what? I can make my coffee at home, can I? Don't be ridiculous. I can't make my own grande double skinny chocolate frappuccino. I don't even know what it is. And it's really sad. It's so sad that all these Starbucks are closing down. I just hope that they will be replaced by shops we really need more of, like juice bars. And, of course, sad news, the golden couple of Australian swimming, Stephanie Rice and Eamon Sullivan, have broken up. Yes, apparently both would like to practice their stroke with other people. I know, we feel for them, we do. Because breakups are tough, and it's going to be worse for these guys. Imagine being at the Olympics. I'm not swimming in that pool if he's been in it. And I feel sorry for our other Olympic athletes, who, you know, those other athletes that are dating. You know, why should these two get all the press? There's probably some bloke in the equestrian team who's dating his horse, and he's sitting there going, someday, Peppercorn. Someday it will be us doing a photo shoot in our underpants. All right. Now here's a man who will never let love get in the way of his career as a professional athlete. It's Peter Hellier.
I'm very good. Very good.
Now, I should start off by saying Carrie's not here tonight because she's unwell.
Yeah.
Turned up, though. God love her. Turned up to work, but she's absolutely... Was that because she turned up, or... What? It's a pantomime audience tonight. Yeah. Where is she? She's behind you! Not really. But I can say this, though. Someone is going to be filling in for Carrie at the news desk.
Yes.
And it's a very big curtain. I don't want to give too much away, but it will be very exciting.
Very exciting.
But we're also very excited because we have a work experience person in the building.
It's about time. Why have not we had a work experience kid before? It's been great.
We can't be trusted.
Yeah, true. But I've been torturing Ryan Shelton for the last couple of years, and I just thought we deserve somebody else. You know,
I've been ordering people to make coffees since we started this gig. It's nice now to have a reason. But for all those people who did enter to be our work experience person, thank you very much. We did pick our person. This is how it went down. I'm in Corrimal, just outside of Wollongong, and looking for the house of our work experience person. David.
Rove?
I hope so. How are you?
Good, thanks.
I thought you'd like to know.
Yep.
You're going to be doing work experience with us this week.
No way. Get out. Oh my God, I'm working the moon.
Can we come in?
Yeah, sure. Feel that beat.
It is. It's rocketing. See you on Sunday. He's been doing very well.
He's been doing great. I'll tell you what, if they ever do a prequel to American Pie, he can play the dad, I reckon.
Well, he's in the studio now, tonight, ladies and gentlemen. David, our work experience guy, who's been working very hard all week. How are you, David? Learning a lot. Learning a lot about the industry. Now, David, when I told you you were going to be on the show, tonight, you rattled off a couple of names of people you were big fans of. Do you remember who you told me about?
Bert Newton.
Bert Newton, ladies and gentlemen. So, because we've been getting you to run errands all week, and I thought we'd kick things off tonight, and I'll let you meet the man himself. If you want to go backstage and get Bert ready for the next segment, could you do that?
And you might want to keep that clipboard there, because Miranda Kerr's backstage as well, so you might want to...
Off you go, David. So, work experience guy, David. And I'm not joking when I say he has written material for the show tonight.
I've heard he's got jokes.
And none of it has made it into tonight's edition of Pete's Base.
Big week. Big week.
Petey.
Now, you've been following the earthquakes in California and the
No, I
US?
have. They've been pretty full on.
They're very full on. And do you know who got caught up in the earthquakes?
No.
Judge Judy.
Oh,
yes.
no.
That should put her in a good mood. She's in a big place. Now, this is, you know, Judge Judy's great. Take a look at this footage during a recording of Judge Judy when the earthquake hit.
Somehow, and he got your
Now, you think she's a champion of the people. She's going to stay and look after everyone, surely. She gets out of there. Everyone skedaddles, everyone runs except for the plaintiff and the defendant. It's a bug of the earthquake. I want my $29 back for those groceries I brought my ex-girlfriend.
Is it like it's an admission of guilt if you flee an earthquake?
Last man standing.
That's how they get you.
But it wasn't just Judge Judy that was affected. Also, the US Big Brother contestants and their time in the house was affected. Here we go.
earthquake. What do I do? What do I do?
Yeah, it's a fun that took an earthquake, but finally the Big Brother cars are doing something! And with all that shaking, I couldn't help but think, I wish Crystal was still in the house. That would have been... And all we need now is a cyclone to go through the celebrities' singing bee and TV may be safe to watch again. There we go. Willie or won't he? Please welcome Peter Costello to Pit Space.
What's going on?
Oh, big week. He doesn't even have to do anything for it to be a big week for Peter Costello, because there's been further speculation about the future of former Treasurer Peter Costello with Nick Minchin and other senior Liberals endorsing him as the future leader of the party, whilst former leader Dr John Hewson said that, unlike John Howard, Peter Costello never had the balls to lead. Well, thank you, Doctor. The first thing I've heard you say in a decade has me thinking about John Howard's balls. I don't need that in my life right now. Now, Costello also knocked back a $2 million a year job at the World Gold Council in London. Now, Brendan Nelson, I'm not sure if you heard, he was also offered a CEO job this week. Yeah, at Starbucks Australia. Now, Rove, you're going to be very excited about this. The future of jetpacks arrived this week.
I've been waiting for so long.
And I think it's fair to say they've gone to a new level. Please welcome Kiwi inventor Glenn Martin.
We haven't really seen jetpacks since, like, the '84 LA Games.
Yeah, they kind of, you know, there's been versions where they kind of go up for, like, few seconds and then they come down.
Yep.
They've been pretty crappy, but this is a new level for the jetpacks. It's an exciting moment. Let's take a look.
Today's jetpack, the one we launched today with Martin Aviation, that jetpack is capable of flying for up to 30 minutes. We really have now, for the first time, a real practical jetpack.
It certainly looks practical. It's no bigger than a three-piece drum kit. That's practical. It can fly for 30 minutes. That's 15 minutes each way. That's practical. Take it to the shops. Just hook the shopping bags to your feet. Practical. All you need is two strong men to help you put it on and run alongside you so you don't flip over and die. Hello, practical. I know what I'll be putting on my Christmas list this year. 1 jetpack, 2 strong guys, a 3-ton truck and a bus ticket. Take that, inconvenience. That was Pete, mate. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pete. Get well, Carrie. We'll be right back with more. There's plenty to come after this.
Still to come on Rove, Aussie supermodel Miranda Kerr, the Potbelleez perform live. And up next, Bert is back.
We were talking this morning about...
What's that?
It's a piece of toast.
It's amazing, isn't it? It's totally like cooked bread. Amazing. Now, David, our work experience guy, was guiding the legend that is Mr. Bert Newton backstage before. David, how did it go?
Fantastic.
Yes? Did you find your way okay?
I know, I got a bit lost.
Okay. He's still finding his way. You're learning a lot about how television works, David, and I thought one of the really cool things to do right now would be learn how to work a camera.
Okay.
So, do you want to just grab this camera here off Graham, if you don't? But this is the very important camera too.
Yep.
So, Graham, if you want to just show him how it works. We'll put the headset on you, and then the director can sort of talk to you as well. Now, David, I should point out that this is an important camera for this next bit, because I'm about to bring our first guest out, and you have to take you have to get the shot of the walk.
Okay.
The walk that comes around.
I'll do my best, Rove.
I know you will, David, and that's what I love about you. You've got a can-do attitude. That nearly came out of something else. I've got to be careful. All right, you're set?
Yeah.
Okay. It's an enormous pleasure to welcome our next guest back to the show.
Bert Newton has been TV royalty since television was invented. He's collected 18 Logies, including 4 gold. He's hosted the Logies 18 times, and he's even received an MBE from the Queen. He's also collected a multi-talented wife, 2 multi-talented kids, and an Olympian-side grandson. And after 5 decades on air, he's still unrivaled as Australia's #1 TV star.
Bert Newton! Ladies and gentlemen, he's back. Come on, Peter. Come on, have a seat.
Well, that was a lovely way to introduce me, you know. Just before being introduced, you ran a piece from a show that replaced me at Channel 10.
What was that?
Ralph
Oh,
and
the
Jim or
Nana,
whatever it's called.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
Well, we didn't, but he struggles with the toast. You never had, you knew what toast was?
Yeah, well, yeah, I know, but I mean, I cried as soon as I saw. I mean, they're
That was
really.
never my intention, of
Yeah,
course. Well, I should say, because it's been 3 years since we've had you on our show.
It's why are you talking up there tonight?
I
You're
don't
all way up
know.
there. No. It's about 3 years.
So what you been up to?
Oh, not much. I turned 70.
Yes.
A couple of. I think the sad thing is I've had more celebration for turning 70 than for any of my 4 gold Logies or anything. Everywhere you go, happy 70th birthday. I think you said it. That's lovely of you. And
Is it a worry that you think that they're all like, oh, well done, you made it. You made it to 70.
Well, no, but when we taped the birthday special, you were kind enough to be on it. And by the way, I suppose this is a sort of a payback, is it? Like to come on your show.
I hope so.
Which is a thrill for me. But I was quite surprised that Channel 9 said yes immediately. You know, your people rang, my people obviously, and said, could Bert come on? There might be a few. No, have him. I've got a fear they're going to trade me back to 10. You know what I mean?
We'd gladly take you.
Yeah. Would you?
Yes, of course.
Doing what?
I don't know. There must be something we can flog. Oh, we could get Moira back and it would all be like nothing changed.
Oh, that'd be wonderful.
What would you like to? I mean, you're doing plenty of stuff anyway as it is.
Well,
Plenty of years ahead.
20 years ahead.
Plenty of years ahead. Oh, God, your hearing's going too. Oh,
That's
Lord.
the problem I've got. The only thing that I unfortunately have got now, I'm a little hard of hearing and my memory is going slightly. I can say something and then all of a sudden forget that I've said it.
Oh, dear.
I can say something and then immediately forget that I've... Hello, Peter.
Hey, Bert, how you doing?
Suppose you're getting back to the dressing room to change, are you?
Didn't know it was casual clothes.
Hey, listen, what about you two? Everywhere in Australia, I've been reading these romantic stories.
Well, there was.
How close you are.
I know, and it's like.
What has happened to you?
Well, it says friends forever, that's a long time.
Yeah, we're going to do a photo shoot in our own home next week. It's going to be very romantic, and of course we have a child on the way. So,
Can I ask you this? That if you're such close friends, why are you sitting there and you're half a mile away?
because once I sit down on the couch, I struggle to get back up again, Bert. So.
Could you say that again? My little hearing. Sometimes, you know, I say something and then forget almost immediately that I've said it. Well, why are all these people here to... Oh, there you go.
Now, because with the birthday celebration thing, because
Yes.
it was a really...
What a night it was,
it was
by the way.
great fun
But I
to be
mean, the
part
night at our place, you know, on the night that we watched the show, then
Yeah.
Paddy and I, we danced and all that sort of thing until about 9:30. It was quite a... Of course, Paddy is saying now that, you know, she's never slept with a 70-year-old before, which I think is quite cruel. I had to point out to her that I'd never slept with a grandmother. Sharon Stone's not a grandmother,
Doesn't
is she?
count. Does not count. No.
Maggie Thatcher, she's not, is she?
I don't think so. Now, how do they they get you to go to something like that? Because they tell you it's going to be a sales launch.
Yeah, they told me that.
I can't think of how they could have tricked you, fooled you
Well,
into
the big
going.
surprise I got, I knew nothing about it, which proves once again my wife is a wonderful liar. And we took the whole family up to Sydney on the... I've got a beautiful little grandchild,
Yes.
Sam, and that was his first trip up to Sydney, first time on a plane, and that was... And I thought, well, yeah, that sort of figures, and this sales thing I didn't want to do, though. And I suggested to Channel 9 in Melbourne, you know, it might be an idea if I cancel. And they said, who asked you to do it? And it was David Gingell, the
boss,
CEO.
yes.
And they said it might not be the best career move to say no to him. So up I go, then all of a sudden the door opens and there are 600 of my closest personal friends and Kamal. Amazing. And the thing is, I knew nothing about it, and this is the third time they've done me on This Is Your Life.
Yes.
Oh, I've been on This Is Your Life more often than some of the shows I've commented. And as soon as I saw Mike Munro,
Yes.
sometimes I say something and then I forget the thing. As soon as I saw Mike, I thought, good, what have they found out about me they didn't know on the other two shows?
They're going to get a whole special out of one
Yeah.
extra story.
But it
Now,
was-
of course, we've got our work experience guy with us tonight.
Dave, yes.
Did you give him any advice while he was backstage?
No, he just said, what should I call you? And I said, you know, first time, call me Mr. Newton. And then after that, just simply Sir. He's from Wollongong, and I've got a soft spot for Wollongong. I don't know why, I forget that too. But he's a very nice boy, and I think he'll do very... May I just take this opportunity of wishing your cousin all the best too?
Yes, Sean
I
finished up
watched
today.
I watched till three-quarter time. Before I realised that Sean McManus was your cousin, he was one of my favourite footballers. I never saw him say die. He just ran and really played his heart out for, you know, his team.
Absolutely.
He wants to get into the media, doesn't he?
Ah, yes.
Yeah, Sean, if you're watching, it's overcrowded now, mate. Just do watch it.
It's full. You hear us? Full.
Yes. I saw your lovely intro too on the
Oh, for the game this afternoon?
Yeah, for the game. And you said, you know, almost that thing to him, don't you? Know, it's is television ready for a second
McManus trying to be funny. I don't think so.
This is quite nice, Sydney. I wish I had a regular show. This is quite nice.
You can be really good at this. Hey, do you want to try to win $20 in 20 seconds, Mr. Bert?
Yeah, sure.
This is a damn new thing now.
Yeah, not a worry.
David, you should get in nice and close for this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, is David on?
He's on camera too.
He's not on my camera.
No, he's doing the two shot, so...
Oh.
Here we go.
Hello, David. What do you do for a living, David?
Jewellery store worker. I mean, owner. No.
He doesn't know.
Work at a jewellery store.
You'll work
works at a
beautifully
jewellery
in television if you know nothing.
Let's start the clock.
Okay.
When people ask you the time, are you tempted to say 20 to 1?
No, never, because I think that would be smart-ass, so I don't say that.
Do you hate it when people call you Moonface?
No, I like it. I've never been called Moonface until Don Lane started.
There you go.
Am I answering?
Yes, you're doing very well.
How long have we got?
Probably about 1 second.
Okay.
Who's your favourite Dado?
Dado, Mr. Dado, because I think he's had a very hard life with those young.
What song do you have as your mobile ringtone?
It's a song called Don McLean. It's and I forget
Not
that
American
too.
Pie.
No, not American Pie. That's too long a ring. Is that it? Is it?
We're done, I think.
Oh.
Well, no, I have to ask you this,
What?
Bert Newton.
What?
Drum roll, please. We don't have one. So it could have happened. Who would you turn gay for? Here we go. Oh, wow.
Well, the late Frank Thring told me that you don't turn your chosen. Let me think, who would I turn gay for? I think I'd make it one of my favourite actors and a very nice man, Bud Tingwell.
Yeah!
When you consider it, that Bud is now 85 years of age, so I think he'd be quite content just to hold hands.
He'd be a cradle snatcher for a 70-year-old.
Exactly.
There you go.
Thank you.
Now, Bert, I should point out that you are actually going to be sticking around tonight and you are going to read the news for us.
I'm looking forward to it. It's only the second... It's only the second time. See, I'd forgotten too, this one doesn't have pockets. It's the second time ever that I've read the news. I actually started my television very close to where we're sitting now, Channel 7. A wonderful man, a programmer called Colin Fraser got me into television, and he said he's going to try me into everything. Dave, could you just keep it still for a sec? There's a bit of a joke coming up.
Reading the news?
Well, I didn't... Well, yeah, I replaced, actually, a wonderful man, the late Sir Eric Pearce, and I did only one news service, and I was taken off the news immediately and put into Variety, and I remember Colin Fraser saying to me that Sir Robert Menzies is the Prime Minister of Australia, not the Chief Honcho, which I'd obviously said during the... David, you can help me out now. Perhaps that... Oh, like, that's it.
Yes. Well, look, we're pleased to have...
I love that sort of shot, too. I've never worked on SBS.
Well, thank you very much for now,
Thank
Mr.
you,
Bert
Rove.
Newton. An absolute pleasure to have you back. We'll be right back after this.
Up next, go behind the scenes and find out the real truth about what it's like to do work experience at Rove.
Do I get a receipt?
No, this is the right one.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make
Oh, yes. We are very excited in the studio. As I mentioned previously, Carrie, unfortunately, away, feeling very unwell tonight. Still turned up to work, but we sent her home. We said, no. Who could we find? Who on earth could do what Carrie does each and every week to bring us the news of the week? There's only one person who could surely fill her shoes. Ladies and gentlemen, is it indeed a pleasure to present tonight, filling in for Carrie at the news desk, Mr. Bert Newton!
Good evening. And to you, Carrie, our very best wishes. Get well soon. Which in television talk means I'm loving doing this and I'd like to do it forever. I'm Bert Newton and I love Doctor Who and I really think he should stay as Liberal leader. Have you had a nice day in your particular corner of the world of Australia? I hope so. If you haven't, stiff cheddar. It's all part of the game, isn't it, eh? China has reneged on a promise not to censor internet use during the Olympics. Their government has made logging on to most websites impossible through an operation. It's called Telstra Broadband. Don't you love it when newsreaders do that? They turn the page over there and then read the auto cue.
Sorry.
A disturbing report now shows that Aussie kids are using supermarket-bought poppy seeds to make a drink that gets them high. It's called poppy seed tea, and it's just like a heroin milkshake, only crunchy. MasterCard has posted a second quarter loss of nearly 750 million US dollars. I do beg your pardon. Take two, please. Thank you. MasterCard has posted a second quarter loss of nearly 750 million US dollars. However, executives are unconcerned, saying they'll just put it on their visa and worry about it next month. There you go. I'm quite an entertaining newsreader, aren't I? Little laughs in your hovel. OK. Brendan Nelson says that he is the man who will take the coalition to the next election. He probably will, as a taxi driver, which he you see, by that I mean he'll be driving the cab that takes... A crema... Oh, this is a very serious one.
Yeah,
this is very... And yet it's my favourite news item that...
no pressure.
Yeah. Have you stopped shaking yet? Is everything OK?
Yeah, a bit of an earthquake over here.
Not a worry, Dave. I'll look after you. A crematorium in Western Sydney caught fire this week. Please, this is a very serious bit. Could we just go back to that? It's got to be very serious. Just pretend we've just come out of a break, you know, and it's something like, you know, life is full of festive situations, and then I go into a crematorium in Western Sydney caught fire this week. Well, come down. You wrote this, I guarantee. No. Every writer laughs at the one he's written. A spokesman said... Oh, the crematorium burned down in North Sydney. A spokesman said that while the damage was extensive, they were now 2 weeks ahead of schedule. Can you imagine that ABC news reader who, you know, even at Christmas time, looks as if someone's just, you know, shot him or something? Imagine him reading that, you know. Oh, I beg your pardon. And now some late-breaking news. Here's David.
There are concerns that athletes at the Beijing Olympics won't be able to cope with breathing in all the pollution. In response, the British team has sent someone who can, Amy Winehouse. That's what's making news. Back to you, Rove.
Wonderful work, David.
Thank you.
Well done, David.
And wonderful work, Mr. Bert Newton. Now, Bert, I should point out, David wrote his news joke tonight.
Did you really?
As the last second one.
Well, I'm sure something else will turn up. Was that your own gag? Just do it again for me. Oh, it's gone, has it?
Now, you were working on some other ones, though, weren't you? What happened to them?
Oh, they didn't make it.
Oh, really? It's a cutthroat business.
That's right.
Now, you have enjoyed your week, haven't you?
I have, Rove.
So, now, what were you doing before all of this?
I was working at a jewellery store.
And have you done work experience before?
Yes, in Year 12, in IT, but that was about it.
Nothing compares to what you've had this
Can
week.
I ask Dave a question?
Yes.
And you have an eye for jewellery, do you?
Oh, yeah, getting there.
You weren't at Chadstone roundabout. Paddy had a handbag there and it was knocked off.
Yeah, I took that one. I'll hand it back later.
Right.
I did get some experience.
You'll never make it, by the way. You've got your own hair. That's it.
They never last. All right, well, let's have a look at the week that was. David's work experience with us.
This ain't gonna be easy.
Now you have to buzz that
Okay.
and say that I'm here.
Okay. Rove's outside. Guys, it's really fantastic, and I'm about to get him a coffee. Or should I taste it? I'll give it a little taste. I should put another cup, maybe, eh? I think you should be pretty happy with that. The moment of truth, guys. And I sampled it for you as well. Not from the same mic. Oh, excited in the radio station, on the airwaves.
Can you go to the Triple M library and find the sexiest music you can possibly find in
my
the
sexy song coming up.
Wow. What'd you go with?
I went with Peter Andre.
So thanks for that. It's very sexy music, right? You happy with that one?
I am, I'm pleased.
And has everybody met David?
Hi, guys.
This is...
Wow. We have got some boobs and cocks. Oh, cool. Haven't seen them in a while.
Thursday, man. I need ideas.
Binge drinking.
Yeah.
Thinking.
Encourage it.
Encourage it. Telemarketers. Fear of heights. Fat animals.
Fat animals.
Fat animals.
Oh, my God. You're an ideas factory.
I tried.
Let's just do a bit of a role play for Sunday night because Miranda Kerr is going to be on. You're excited?
I'm excited.
I'll be Miranda Kerr and you play David.
Are you enjoying your time down here?
I'm having a great time. I'm from Australia.
So here, how's the modelling going?
The modelling is going fantastic.
I'll do my best.
And talk into the mic.
Yeah. Coming up, two of Australia's sexiest people, Miranda Kerr and Dave Hughes.
What do you get for me?
Beef wrap.
Beef wrap?
That came out all right. Good afternoon, Roving Enterprises. This is David.
This is the rich history
Wow.
of Rove.
Okay.
Isn't that amazing? It's like the white pages of celebrities.
Okay.
Close your eyes, close your eyes.
Okay.
Name any celebrity in the world.
Mishka Biden.
Okay, she's not here.
Jennifer Aniston. John Travolta.
Oh, there he is!
Oh, amazing.
You name anyone, mate, they're in here.
Guys, these are wonderful.
This is the who's who.
So, David, you've written some news gags for us this week.
Eamon Sullivan and Stephanie Rice have broken up. It was something like, it seems the relationship was like a fish out of water. Only survived like a fish out of water or something like that. It was
I want you to tell me what you have that these people don't. Nikita Lee, she's on MySpace. Are you on MySpace?
Yes, I am.
How many friends do you have?
20. I think I had the smile.
You get a better smile than that?
I think so.
Oh, he's done a marvellous job. Thank you, David. We're back soon. There's lots more still to come.
Coming up, two of Australia's sexiest people, Miranda Kerr and Dave Hughes.
Welcome back. Do not believe what the things may have said on the screen before. Two very sexy people coming up very soon. Bert Newton already still here, done a wonderful job so far. As had, yes, Bert.
Could you speak up just a...
Yes, sorry, it's a bit like that. And yes.
Could you speak up a...
Yes. And David, our work experience guy, is here now. David, I thought I'd keep you here because you would be very excited to meet our next guest.
I can't wait.
Would you like to throw to her now?
Okay.
Just say, here's that.
It's now?
Yeah.
It's time to welcome our next guest.
Miranda Kerr grew up in the country racing motorbikes and riding horses before winning an Australia-wide model search aged 13. She stayed in school and finished year 12 before gracing catwalks and magazine covers while living in New York with Frankie, her Yorkshire Terrier. Now she's a genuine supermodel, the first Aussie to star as a Victoria's Secret angel, and she's working alongside Megan Gale as David Jones's fashion ambassador.
Please welcome the angelic Miranda Kerr. You did that very well, but I expect that of a model to walk that catwalk very well.
I know, you're lucky I didn't turn around and come back.
That's what I would have thought. That's what I would have thought. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Doing very well.
I've got something to confess.
Okay.
You were in my dream last night. It was quite realistic, actually.
Is it... Is it one we can share?
Well, let me just say you were quite flirtatious. And I, kind of liked it. It was...
David just... So, what was I doing?
you were in my apartment in New York. And you were just sitting on my sofa, just kind of talking to me, like, yeah, Miranda, how you doing? I was like, yeah, good. I don't want to say anymore.
That's actually quite strange because I was in your apartment and you weren't home. No, you weren't home.
It's funny, Miranda, that you were in my dream last night. I'd just like to take this opportunity of saying thanks.
My pleasure, Bert.
See, because normally...
That's what you said last night, isn't it?
See, normally when people have dreams, it's a bit weird, and it starts off as, well, it was you, but then you turned into a monkey, and then you started brushing your teeth and jumped off on a unicorn and all that sort of stuff. So
yeah, no, there was no unicorns in this dream.
I'm feeling incredibly uncomfortable right now. But at the same time, there's gentlemen everywhere just going, you lucky bastard.
I mean, I dream every night. That's the funny thing. Like, I'll dream of, I don't know, just random things, and you happened to be there last night. It was very realistic.
Well, I wasn't in your apartment. I just want to make that clear.
Miranda,
No, you weren't. Obviously, I was here in Sydney, so it was my apartment in New York that you were in the dream.
Well...
Miranda, would you like the rest of us to leave?
No, no.
Okay, good.
It's getting very hot in here right about now. So tell me a little bit more about yourself. Because I saw it in the package there that you grew up in the country.
Yeah, I'm a
Gunnedah, is that the town where you grew up? Mm-hmm. What's that place like?
It's amazing. It's amazing. I grew up, like, you know, on the farm with my grandparents, riding motorbikes, horses, climbing trees. I love climbing trees.
And then you suddenly get thrust into the world of modelling.
Yes.
Does any of that come in handy?
What, the tree climbing?
Yeah. Like all this stuff, you're a country girl, then you get thrust in the world of modelling. You're on your way to New York City.
I think it helps keep me grounded. Definitely helps keep me grounded.
So what happens when you go home? Is your family still based there?
In Gunnedah, yeah.
So what's it like now? Here you are, big-time international supermodel.
I haven't been back there in a while. I'm hoping to get back there this
You
trip.
have changed, Miranda Kerr.
I have not. I have not.
You totally have.
No, I'm hoping to get back there this trip.
And how have you found it this time
I was trying to encourage David Jones to do a shoot there, actually. On a horse, free-flowing dresses.
You climbing trees.
Me climbing trees.
It's all good.
Yeah.
David, do you have a question?
Oh, Miranda.
Yes.
I work at a jewellery store, Kelly's in Wollongong. So I was just wondering if you ever need any jewellery, you can come down and I can hook you up.
Oh, I love that.
Technically not a question, David. It was a statement. a statement and a plug. If I'm not mistaken.
Where is the store?
In Wollongong.
Oh, great,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
If I get any spare time.
Yeah, okay. Any jewellery that you like? Rings, necklaces?
I quite like a bracelet.
Okay.
Yeah,
There
and
you
I
go.
like rings,
All
as
right.
you can see.
I'll put that in order for
It's
you.
all good. David can hook you up, apparently.
What are you wearing there?
Here?
You've got a necklace?
Yeah,
Well, there we go.
chain.
Look out.
What's in that?
Oh, just
What's
with
in
my
that?
cross in it.
Okay.
Yeah, confirmation.
Very nice.
She's going to dream about you now. This is what you do. This is how you do it. That's what you do. You break into her apartment in the middle of the night, you whisper in your ear, dream about me. Hey, now, I'm very...
What have you got there?
Oh, no. Oh, no. This is getting weird. Maybe this is the dream. Hey, can I say congratulations? Because I read in the paper the other day that you eat.
I do.
Well done, young lady.
I know, I had...
Congratulations. I saw a photo of you eating a sandwich and I thought, good for you.
No, I had a 4-course meal.
A 4-course meal?
So it made the headlines.
How do you do it now? It's a bit of a
love my
cliche
food.
thing, isn't it?
I love my food. Everything in moderation, but I must say, I just... Yeah, it's definitely something that I love. One of my favourite things is food.
So
good food, good healthy food.
But here's all these things, right? You say all these models just like, oh, I always eat lots of food, and I was the unpopular one at school, and all this stuff that doesn't seem...
No, I was popular at school.
Oh, OK, well, that's good. At least I know. But is there anything people don't know? What's the one thing people wouldn't know about you?
Well, OK, let me think about that. I've given away a few secrets. The one secret I haven't given away is that my belly button is actually an innie, but it can be turned into an outie.
Once again, I ask the question: is this something we can share with everybody?
If you wanna, I mean, I could show you.
Go on. Your belly button.
I mean, it's not like people haven't seen my belly button before.
So,
OK, let me show you. Wait, there's my belly button. It's an innie. Can you see that? Yeah. Wait, saw it? It's an outie.
Oh, no, move your hand,
Wait,
We can't see.
Which end? There? Wait.
Right, down to camera 3.
That one? It's an outie, and look, wait, it pops back into an innie.
Oh! Good trick. All right. Now, on the heels of that, would you like to try to win $20 in 20 seconds? Can it get any better than this?
I'm scared.
I'm I'm nervous.
I'm scared.
All right, let's start the clock. If you told us Victoria's secret, would she have you killed?
Probably.
Have you ever solved a Rubik's Cube?
I've tried, but I'm too impatient for that.
What's the worst pickup line you've ever heard?
Oh, I can't say on national television. My grandma's watching.
Oh, all right. Does your bum look big in anything?
I don't know. Maybe you should tell me.
You're being very naughty tonight. Do you think Daniel McPherson will make a good Dancing with the Stars host?
I think Daniel McPherson is good at anything he does.
Who's hotter, regular Orlando Bloom or pirate Orlando Bloom?
I'm quite partial to a pirate outfit.
And Miranda Kerr, who would you turn gay for? You've done a very good job tonight of just breaking any myth to the contrary, but...
I'd have to say there's only one answer to that. Megan Gale.
David Jones just had a wet dream. Thank you very much. You get that. Andy Lee, you lucky man. Miranda is here launching the David Jones Summer Collection. Please thank Miranda Kerr, everybody. Lovely to meet you. Thanks very much for coming on. Lots more still to come, including the Potbelleez.
Don't Hold Back was the biggest dance single of the summer, an international hit in more ways than one. It was created in Australia by the Potbelleez, a group which came into being when two Irish expats, Dave and Johnny, hooked up over a turntable in Sydney. Now the Potbelleez are being touted as the next big thing, and you can see why when they perform live on Rove later tonight. When the lights go out and everybody goes home.
All right, guys, I'm off. See ya.
There's no one left to talk to. No one left to laugh with. Drip, drip. But in these times of need, you can always turn to Rove Daily. I am laughing a lot at this. Go to Rove Daily for probably the best experience of your life. And while you're there, have a look at the exclusive web-only performances from heaps of bands and behind-the-scenes footage you won't see anywhere else.
Oh boy. Oh golly gee. That's good. Yeah, everyone's gone.
With Help Me Music!
I'm here to help one woman tonight, one woman, and she hadn't sent an email because I believe she sold her computer to buy drugs.
What?
Yes, Amy Winehouse, yes. The woman who Dave mentioned earlier, and thanks for stealing one of my jokes, Dave. Seriously, Amy Winehouse, as she went to hospital again, rushed to hospital again this week. Honestly, that woman should buy an ambulance or move closer to a hospital. It's killing her. Seriously, her father said that she had a bad reaction to medication, which I do not believe. That woman hasn't met a drug that she's never been friends with in her life. Honestly. Amy, she's got to get off the drugs. We know that. Look, I thought getting married would help settle her down, honestly. But it's hard for her husband to be a calming influence when he's stuck in prison. Her dad's trying to help. He said, Amy, you've got to stop smoking drugs because it's bad for your emphysema. She's 24, people. Honestly, and her drugs are... no, her lungs are more polluted than Beijing. That's the joke, Dave. You got me on that one, mate, all right?
Good stuff.
Seriously, but no, poor old Amy, it's no good for her. It's no good for her. She's tried to come good, but it's bloody tough. You know what? Apparently it's sexy, though, and she's going to be more like a rock god with more drugs she takes, which I think is true. She's looking more like Keith Richards every day, basically. And are drugs sexy? You know, some people think they are. Like, for example, Ben Cousins, the AFL footballer, we know his problems with drugs, all right? You know what annoys me about Ben is he got arrested over summer, had his shirt off, cuffs on, his shirt off, right, footage all over the bloody TV, and there was girls I was watching, they were looking at him going, oh, yeah, Ben, you've been a bad, bad boy. I'd like to punish you. It makes me angry, because last time I took my shirt off, girls said, you're evil. And all I am is addicted to chips. And Coke. I'm addicted to Coke, I'll admit that. Coke Zero. Seriously, though, and now they've got bottles with better grip. Thank God for that, Coke. I'm sick of my little buddy slipping out of my hand and bloody poking me in the eye. No, but you know what? I know what it's like. Thank you, a bit of a appreciate it. I know what it's like to live with someone with addiction. My wife's addicted, yeah.
Yeah, right.
She's addicted to reading. Oh, yeah, she's hardcore. Every night we're in bed and I want to turn the light. She says, just 5 more minutes, just 5 more minutes. I say, it's 5 more minutes every bloody night with you, isn't it? How about giving me 5 minutes? I only need 3 for a happy ending. Honestly, though, but anyway, no, let's get back to Amy, because I'm addicted to talking shit, really, aren't I? Amy, look, my advice for you, next time you want to smoke some crack, eat an apple. All right, it's a simple... that's it. Thank you.
Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. Before we go to the break, there's something I want to do, Hughesy. When I met David... The first thing he told me he could do you remember what it was, David?
That I could do a Hughesy impersonation.
Would you, for us now, in front of the man himself?
Here you go.
OK, I'll give it away.
Yeah.
I'm not happy. I ordered a pepperoni pizza and I didn't get any pepperonis.
Now do Hughesy. What?
That was
so there you go.
hard.
That's like looking into a mirror.
Yeah.
That's a tape recorder. What?
Yeah.
OK. Well, thank you. Thank you, Hughesy. We'll be right back. Welcome back, Orlando Bloom. Jealous? The Potbelleez in a minute, but first it's time to cross to Tom Petrovsky at ComSec. Tom, what's the latest news from finance?
I saw Mamma Mia during the week, Rove, and I'm afraid it was full of terrible financial advice. Money is not funny in the rich man's world. In fact, it's not funny at all.
Good point. Thanks, Tom. Tom Petrovsky at ComSec. You know, some things make you sad, like when your girlfriend ends it by saying, it's not you, it's the Olympics. But other things make you happy, like Starbucks closing, so you'll never have to go back to your job of pouring dishwater into the mochachinos. And it's these things we love. I love Sam Newman. I wish he'd come on the show. Sorry, I mean ejaculate on the show.
I love putting product in my hair. Any product. Olive oil, peanut butter, mayonnaise, eggs, avocado, even Vegemite, you name it.
I love looking at my friends' holiday snaps. Please show me more photos of you standing in front of the Eiffel Tower with people I've never met. Please.
I love being the work experience guy because everyone ignores you. And that's how I managed to steal all that stationery.
I love diet pills. One day you're fat and the next day you're fat with less money.
Seriously, I love the beautiful woman who has been my rock for so many years. And I don't know what I'd do without her. And one day, I'd really like her to meet Patty.
I love turning my nan's electric blanket up too high. Not only does it keep her warm, but there's a good chance she'll get too hot and take her top off.
And I thought we couldn't top last week. There we go. And I love the Potbelleez. They're performing their song Don't Hold Back exclusively on rovedaily.com.au after the show. You can check it out during the week. Right now, performing the single Are You With Me from their forthcoming album. Here's the Potbelleez.
The